Lake Tahoe straddles part of the state line between California and Nevada and has become an important recreation area in the northern portions of both states. We explored some of the area around the lake and out in the vast desert spreading to the east in Nevada with a Lexus LX 570. Perched between the main Sierra Nevada range and the Carson Range at an elevation of more than 6,200 feet, Tahoe is the third deepest lake in North America, with a maximum depth of over 1,600 feet. Stretching 22 miles in length and 12 miles in width, the lake is ringed by forested mountains in a region well known for its skiing and other winter sports, as well as hiking, horseback riding, and boating. Tour boats cruise the lake, and historic estates dot the shorelines, so there are many ways to enjoy the scenic beauty of the area, no matter what your activity level. And of course, the roads that encircle the lake offer many points to stop and take in the views. Among the popular ski areas surrounding the lake is Squaw Valley, the site of the 1960 Olympic Games. Just to the north and west of the lake, the Olympic Village is now host to a vacation resort that's busy in the summer as well as the winter. Cable cars operate year-round to take passengers higher up in the mountains for outdoor activities, or just to enjoy the spectacular views of the lake and mountains. At the south end of the lake, in State Line, Nevada, casinos and hotels line the highway, offering opportunities for big-name entertainment, gaming, shopping, and a wide variety of dining experiences. For that kind of action, you can also head down the hill to the city of Reno and all that it has to offer. The hills and curves of the roads around Lake Tahoe presented no challenge at all to the power, handling, and braking ability of our Lexus, and it made a very nice place to view the great scenery. A bit south and east of Reno, Virginia City preserves some of the Wild West history that brought this area into prominence. Gold and silver mining activity from the Comstock lode brought nearly 30,000 residents to Virginia City in the 1870s and led to riches that helped build the city of San Francisco. Luminaries of the day like Mark Twain and Bret Hart called the city home at one time and helped to spread the area's fame throughout the country. Nowadays, only about 1,000 residents call the city home, but many buildings from the boom era still stand throughout Virginia City, and various unique museums, shops, and other attractions make the town a tourist magnet. We then headed farther east to get off the beaten track and to explore some much more desolate remains of mining days, and much earlier than that, in the Shoshone Mountains. Along the way, we passed through Fallon, the home of the Navy's Top Gun Fighter School, and we came upon the shifting, singing dunes of Sand Mountain, now part of a recreation area and off-highway vehicle park. The town of Grantsville had its beginnings in 1863, when gold was first discovered there. About 50 people moved to the area, but the claim they worked quickly ran out and it became a ghost town until 1877, when the Alexander Company arrived on the scene and bought out the remaining claims. A mill was built and mining activity was renewed, with about 1,000 residents moving to town. By 1881, Grantsville had more than 40 businesses serving it. As with so many towns in this boom time, things quickly went bust, The population moved on, and in 1887, the post office closed, signaling the end. Between 1907 and 1947, a few small-scale revivals occurred, but the town was never able to sustain itself. We found a number of structures still standing in town, but no residents other than some deer. A few miles north of Grantsville is the town of Berlin. Berlin, founded in 1897, is now part of a state park and, as such, is preserved and maintained, unlike Grantsville. In Berlin, signs mark some of the buildings and provide information on the town's history. Berlin's boom lasted until 1907, when the miners went on strike for higher wages than the mine owners could afford. The mine was closed, and by 1911 the population dwindled to nothing. The reason the town is a state park hasn't really got to do with its mining heritage. It has to do with another kind of a find: fossilized remains of marine reptiles called ichthyosaurs, dating back to prehistoric dinosaur days. Back then, this dry, dusty desert was an ocean, and some of the fossils that have been found are up to 50 feet in length. The remains were discovered in modern times in 1928, but excavations did not begin in earnest until the 1950s. Today, you can view the painstaking paleontology dig inside a glass-walled pavilion. Our Lexus LX 570 was just as at home on the rough, dusty trails lacing through the old mining areas as it was on the smooth highways around Lake Tahoe. Despite all the luxury trappings of the Lexus, it is still a very confident, capable off-pavement vehicle, ready to conquer just about any kind of terrain. In the region we toured, we encountered a wide variety of driving conditions and a wide variety of scenery and activities to enjoy. The LX 570 was fun to drive and kept us comfortable throughout our travels, and made a great trip even better.